my god!
After you.
Gee, thanks.
Oh boy. Okay. Ah, fuck, that hurt. Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Penguin from Penguin Plays, and welcome back to another episode of Polar Reaction, where I react to everything new and recent. And we're going to be reacting to Resident Evil 2, the remake, the trailer for it. Okay. Now, as far as I know, from what I'm able to tell, this is the story trailer. I haven't reacted to any gameplay trailers, any story trailers that have come out before this. If there were any, I'm not sure if there were. I'm not sure if there weren't. There's a lot of stuff from E3 that I have not seen, and I'm going to be reacting to that soon enough. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and react to the Resident Evil 2 story trailer. And also, I'm going to be explaining my history with Resident Evil, which is very small. But still, I like the series. My best friend, who I've always felt like was a brother, who I've been friends with since high school, he's going to be known on my YouTube channel as The Crow. He loves Resident Evil. He's probably the biggest expert on Resident Evil that I've never known. So we're going to go ahead and do more videos on Resident Evil in the future. As for when, I have no idea, but we're probably going to do more podcasts than we are going to do videos for my channel for it. So now, yeah. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this reaction.
What's your mom like?
She works at Umbrella.
So where's your dad?
He,
Jesus Christ, his graphics look amazing. They look just as great as Death Stranding. Oh! Oh my god, you mean mutated and like fucked up and all shit?
This?
There's a lot of theories, but all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Leon.
Get down! Come on! I'll be there!
I'm sure you beat me here.
By the way, rumor has it goes straight to your underground lab.
Lab?
Wow. They don't look so different.
Are you kidding me?
Get off of me!
Get the hell out of here. Before it's too late.
What's going on?
Ada.
Sorry. That information's
Oh
classified.
god, this is so great.
Seems to be evolving much faster.
Classic Ada.
Nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus.
What exactly are you looking for?
More info on the people responsible for this mess.
What the?
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her.
Identify yourself.
Stop! You'll never get the G virus! Sherry, come on!
Daddy, no! Claire, wake up!
After you.
Gee, thanks.
Damn. January 25th. Okay, I'm pre-ordering this. Pre-ordering now. I'm definitely pre-ordering soon. Not now, though. Oh, my God. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All in all, this trailer, the story, and from what they've been able to show of, like, the gameplay, absolutely stunning, superb. Oh my goodness. Like, when they announced that there was going to be a Resident Evil 2 remake a couple months ago, and Alpha Omega Sin was referring to it, or he was talking about it in one of his videos, I was psyched, but I wasn't as psyched as I am now. The thing is, I'm not really all that big of a Resident Evil fan. Like I said before, my best friend, The Crow, is on my channel, and he He's the biggest Resident Evil like fan that I've ever known in my entire life. I don't think I know anybody else who's a bigger fan of Resident Evil than him. To the point where, like, one of the Christmas and birthday presents I'm gonna get for him is gonna be that Wiimote attachment to the Chronicle games. Spoiler alert! Sorry, dude. That's gonna be your present. I've been waiting to buy that shit for him for years. I played Resident Evil 5 like for 2 seconds for a total. Like, okay, you know how it is when it comes to like video game players, right? And they like play a game for a certain amount of time in their lives, and even if it's for like 5 to 10 minutes, to the expert game player or whatever, the gamer, to the expert gamer, it seems to them that it's like barely 2 to 5 seconds. And for me, that's how it was for Resident Evil 5. For Resident Evil 2, I played one time while sleeping over at my friend's house. I'm not going to go ahead and name names just because I don't want people looking him up. I was hanging out with my best friend and my other friend, and we were all playing Resident Evil 2 the next morning when we slept over at his house. And I didn't get too far. I don't even remember which place I got to. I ended up getting up to a certain point and then I died. But my best friend at the time was like kind of sort of not really impressed about the fact that I got so far, because since I don't play as much games as often, I've never really played a Resident Evil game except for 5, which isn't all that much it isn't that much at all like Resident Evil 2, because Resident Evil 2 was supposed to be more or less the pinnacle of survival horror, especially in terms of the Resident Evil standard of gameplay, being, you know, completely pre-rendered backgrounds. You're in an environment where you have to escape, you have to kill as many zombies as possible and they don't easily die, all that sort of stuff. Whereas Resident Evil 5, it was a third person view. It was more action based than it was horror based, and that's when people thought that Resident Evil was starting to die off. I'd argue 6 was, but that's an argument for another day. All in all, just everything about this trailer just got me psyched. Like, to the point where, like, I originally planned to get every single Resident Evil game ever, even the bad ones, because for the video game reviews that I'm gonna do for this channel, I'm gonna review an entire franchise, okay, and I'm gonna review 3 games in one video for every single franchise I do. For Resident Evil, I'm gonna be playing every single game, and by the time I get to my second season of my video game reviews, it's gonna be in season 2, because season 2 is gonna involve video game franchises that have very disappointing entries. So you see where that goes with Resident Evil. All in all, I'm stoked about Resident Evil 2, the remake. I will try my best to play all the other games beforehand, or at least Resident Evil 1, the remake, then just so I could get ready for Resident Evil 2, because I don't think I could play Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, the remake, Resident Evil 2, the original, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, and maybe skip 6 before I ended up playing this game. Might take me forever, because I'm not all that avid of a video game player. But nonetheless, I'm super excited. I've been rambling long enough. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, go ahead and ring that bell to be notified whenever I make new videos. Go ahead and share this with your friends. Let them know about my channel so that everyone can see what my point of view is when it comes to nerd culture and gaming. And I will see you guys on the other side.